All right, problem number 5. Circumference, we find the volume of a sphere. Formula for volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. It doesn't give us the radius, though. It gives us the circumference of the great circle. So first of all, what is a great circle? So let's say you have a sphere. Okay. The great circle is kind of like the equator of that sphere. Okay. Kind of like the equator of that sphere. So to find the circumference, or since we have the circumference of this great circle, we can use that because we know the formula for circumference. Formula for circumference is 2 pi r. And since we have the circumference of 25, we can put that in there for the r, or I'm sorry, for the c, right? So we put that in there for the c, the circumference equals 2 pi r. Now, stay with me here. We need to solve for this radius. So I'm going to do some basic algebra, but it's going to look a little weird. So I want to get rid of this 2 pi. Now, 2 pi is a number, okay? It's a big, ugly decimal, but I'm going to leave it as 2 pi. See, because I could do 2 times pi and get that decimal, but it's a big, long, ugly decimal. I don't want to write all that out. I'm going to just write the 2 pi out. I'm going to divide both sides by 2 pi. On the right-hand side, the 2's cancel. The pi's cancel. I'm left on the right-hand side of this with just r, which is what I was solving for, right? The radius. On the left-hand side, I've got 25 divided by 2 pi. So let's write that down. 25 divided by 2 pi. Okay? Now, this is my radius. It doesn't look like a number you're used to seeing, but it's still a number, 25 divided by 2 pi. That's exactly what I want to plug in right there for that r. So let's write this. Volume equals 4/3 pi, and then this radius, 25 divided by 2 pi cubed, right? I put that literally in for that radius because that's what my radius is. Now, you just have to be careful when you plug this in on your calculator. On your calculator screen, if you have one of the smaller ones, it's going to look like this. 4 divided by 3 times pi times, and you're going to put a parenthesis again, because you want this all to be in the parentheses. 25 divided by 2 pi. Close that parenthesis, and then you're going to hit that key that looks like this. If you have the smaller calculator, it'll actually go like this, and you hit the 3. So it'll look like this on the smaller calculators. On the bigger calculators, it'll actually put that 3 up as an exponent just like this. Okay? But if you plug it in right, plug that in. 4/3 times pi times parenthesis 25 divided by 2 pi. Close that parenthesis to the third power. Enter. If you do it right, it's 253,669.5. 253,669.5. And excuse me, I had to sneeze. That would be feet, so it'd be feet cubed. All right, and there's the answer to that one.